welcome to Pep Talks. This is a special edition because, as you can tell, I'm sweating and I just finished my 3 times a day exercise, and I thought, why don't I share a word with you about keeping our horse? What do I mean by that? There's a story told about a preacher, very, very, very good preacher, who traveled all around the country and did so much good. People were transformed by his messages. He was preaching back to back to back and all of that, but he wasn't eating well, he wasn't exercising, he wasn't sleeping enough, and long story short, after a little while, he was sick. He was so sick he could not go. His body just wouldn't be able to carry him on these important assignments, and he was still young. I think he was probably in his mid-30s or mid-40s, I forget. But guess what? He realized he could not carry out the important message that he had to share, the important task, his God-given purpose. He was no longer able to carry it out because his body just won't move. And these are the words he shared. He said, God gave me a horse. No, first, he said, God gave me a message to preach to the world, and gave me a horse to ride to send that message. Now I have killed the horse. How do I then send the message? Wow. Obviously, the horse he was talking about was his body, the vehicle that God has given us to do whatever his purpose is for us, whether it's in the marketplace, it's in ministry, wherever it is. We have a mandate from God to bless people with what we do, to bring him glory with what we do, to vanquish evil by what we do, to establish his kingdom, the righteousness, the peace, the joy of God, the blind seeing, prosperity of people. But whatever it is, we have only one body. And these days we are trying very hard in the medical field to replace livers and replace hearts and all of that. But by and large, it's only one body that you have and I have. Why am I encouraging you about taking good care of your body? Because when you're young, it's easy to take it for granted. Now that I'm about 40, I realize that, when I eat a lot of junk food, for example, it's not easy to burn the fat and all of that. During COVID-19, I really allowed my horse to grow fat. As you know, there wasn't much physical activity, not much traveling and all of that, and just sitting behind the computer doing Zoom meetings and all of that. With the rise of the COVID curve came a rise of particularly my abdomen. I got a real big pot belly, maybe not a pot belly, a barrel belly. And so over the last 6 months or so, I have intentionally engaged a coach. And step by step, thrice a week, we go through cardio, we go through stretching exercises, take care of all the muscle groups, from head to toe, do some, crunching, and I'm much healthier than I've been in a long while. Exercise is great. I can give you, as a medical doctor, I can give you probably 10 good reasons why you must exercise, but I'm not going to lecture you. All I'm saying is that for every one of us as leaders, we have a purpose to accomplish. There's a mission to execute. There is a message to proclaim. And God has given us a horse to proclaim that message. Let us take good care of the horse. Let us certainly not kill the horse. Because once we kill this horse, how then do we accomplish our purpose? How then do we send our message? I hope this encourages you to do something about your physical health. By the way, this exercise with a coach, it's not free. I pay for it, but I'd rather pay that price and have longevity to share the message that God has given me, to accomplish the purpose for which God has given me, the purpose for which God has brought me here. But that's the other thing. Where there's a will, there's a way. Because guess what? My coach and I actually use WhatsApp videos. Yes, we communicate on WhatsApp. I call him or he calls me at 5:35 in the morning, and we use WhatsApp to actually exercise. I just finished that on my phone. He lives in a different part of town, and sometimes I'm in a different country, but through WhatsApp, we go through 30 minutes of rigorous exercises thrice a week. So, what are you going to do about it? You have a purpose, you have a horse to accomplish that purpose. Don't kill the horse. Keep the horse strong so you can fulfill that purpose. Take care.